Hey, Inspired Tribe, how's it going? Welcome. I guess I just couldn't stay away today. As y'all know, we usually have a live stream scheduled for Thursdays, but with a little bit of different circumstances today. But there's still two things that Christine and I felt very, very inspired to share with you today that happened and moved us deeply. And they might matter to more people than you could imagine. So that's why we're sharing it. Just waiting for a few people to jump on here to get the notification. It's a beautiful day here in Tennessee. Sunny, a little windy, but beautiful. And we wanted to say thank you. That's the first thing. Something beautiful happened 2 days ago. Some of you, or a lot of you might know, we started a fundraiser for our spiritual teacher and friend Mark Barfoot, who has been a teacher, Native American teacher, and flute maker, drum maker, and who is in poor health and needed help with mobility. He's not been able to leave his apartment in a long time, and needed help to find a space where he could continue to create his flutes and drums and sell them because he relies on that income. And so we achieved the first together, you all and us, the first major step. There were some beautiful big donations in the last day, so we were able to order Mark's mobility scooter, which will allow him after a long time to leave his apartment, to be mobile again, to be out in nature again. Is a beautiful, beautiful thing that you all made this happen. So we wanted to thank you so much. And now the next step in that journey is to rent a space for him where he can continue to create. So yeah, that we wanted to share that with you. And the second story was deeply moving as well. It happened yesterday, and I want to give you a little bit of background because then you understand divine timing, divine guidance, divine signs, and how that is so amazingly connected. We are part of such a amazing, wonderful, and sometimes inexplicable um, orchestra, if you will, and we all play a part in that. But what happened is, I got up very early yesterday, as I usually do, probably around 3:30, 4, and I was, meditated and was really inspired and worked on a video that I wanted to share with you all yesterday. And I was halfway through editing it and halfway through creating it when, for some reason, some inner voice told me no. Go back to the live stream from the day before and edit out the best, most important parts and put it out as a video. I had no idea why. I had no intention of doing that. I just followed that guidance, and so I did exactly that, and I put it together, and we released it yesterday. And it was a video that talked about the importance of your dreams and the importance of never ever giving up. And a couple hours later, Christine and I were out, and we had just gotten coffee, and I sat there at the table, and I scrolled through the comments, and someone commented that they were about to do something really stupid and something fatal when they saw the video, and it moved them so deeply that they decided not to do that and not to end their life. And when I read those words, and when I remember, let me make sure we'll still have battery in a second here. When I read those words, and I remembered that it was divine guidance that made me change the plans and make that video and put it out, I just had tears in my eyes and extreme gratitude and extreme appreciation for divine guidance and for this beautiful serendipity. And there was another comment later on that pretty much said the same thing. So what I'm saying is that two people felt so much pain, so much sadness, or didn't see the light anymore. They felt so badly that they were about to commit suicide. And a message that is not something that I'm not saying, hey, amazing me put out that message. What I'm saying is great spirit, the great mystery, the great creator, God, allowed me to speak these words and just sent them through me and gave me the guidance to put it out. That's all that happened. I'm not taking credit for this. What I'm saying is I'm so deeply moved and grateful that this happened and that these two received new hope, maybe even new inspiration. It's it's the it's how we work, it's what we do, and we're grateful to be able to do that. But what I'm saying is if you don't listen to that guidance in your life, then you do not experience these things in that way. And we so often listen, not all the time. I'm a human being. Sometimes I want to outsmart that guidance. It never works, but I still want to do it. I just wanted to let you know that that's how we operate. We speak the words and say the things and share the things that we feel deeply inspired to share. And sometimes that might be in full alignment with what you're thinking and feeling at that moment. And sometimes that might rub you the wrong way or provoke you, or you might feel that we are saying something wrong, but we're not. Not because we're all knowing, but because what we're doing is following our purpose, our guidance, our inspiration. That's all we can do. We can only do what we feel in our hearts to be right, what we feel in our spirit to be right. And so that is the mission statement that Christine and I have, and that we'll continue to have. And if you're watching today, and if you're feeling like there is no hope, there is no light, then let this moment pass, because it is a moment. It is not true. It is something that has accumulated in your life. You have amazing value. We need you. The whole planet needs you. All of the universe needs you to be here, to apply yourself, to live life, to experience it, to bring your unique part to the whole. It's almost, there are almost no words to describe how important that is, and that you are such an amazing, important piece of the puzzle, and that you are needed, and that you're wanted in this world, and you're appreciated in this world, and you're loved in this world. I just wanted to let you know that. Please remember that, even if no one has told you in a while. Let me tell you today, and then go and step in front of the mirror and find the courage and find the inner strength to tell yourself that you're loved and you're important and you're worthy, and that you didn't have to do anything to deserve those words. You didn't have to accomplish something amazing or extraordinary. You are extraordinary because you exist, because you're here, because you were born, because you're alive, because your presence matters. That's all. That's all. I just wanted to share this with you, and wanted to let you know that these moments are indescribable. We feel so much gratitude. We never want to take anything for granted, and we also never want to take any of you for granted. But there's something much bigger at play here, that we can grasp that it's there, we can love and appreciate that it's there, but as long as we're in our human form, we will never fully understand the greatness and the grandness of what's at play here, what's at work here. But we can participate in it, we can co-create with it, we can play our part in it. And that's all that we ever want to inspire people to do that, to live up to their purpose, to find their dreams in their hearts again, or find the courage again to live them. And that's what we're here for. And some days, as I said, it comes out differently than others, but that's just how we're inspired to be, to talk and to share. And if we are talking about spiritual development, if we're talking about your heart, your connection, your relationship with the Creator, it comes from the same place of inspiration as the days that we're talking about. Go out and get prepared and make sure that you have what you need for times that are going to be challenging. It comes from the same place of inspiration. There's never fear in that. It's simply inspiration, love, appreciation. All right, that was it. And thank you so much for tuning in here for this spontaneous live stream. We love you all. We appreciate you deeply, and we will be back for our regularly scheduled program on Monday, 2 p.m. Central, right here on the Inspired channel.